Here we go, next match, a singles match. Nothing on the line except pride and ego as Mr. Money for Chaos making his way to the ring. Former 3-time NCW Intercontinental Champion, former 2-time Tag Team Champion, the first ever Omega Tag and Undisputed Tag Team Champion, not to mention a former 2-time NCW World Champ, and one half of the main event of the first ever NCW Chaos Mania. King Gutta has had quite a career so far and now looking to make another. His plans for that briefcase is very clear. Wait for the champion to be in action before NCW Chaos Mania and cash it in. King Gutta wants to make sure he makes it to Chaos Mania with that world champ, with that undisputed championship. Here comes Angel Jr. Looking to avenge his best friend from his loss to Gutta a few weeks ago on NCW television. But also looking to get a little bit of aggression out of his body due to the fact he lost to Lucha Rainbow with the Cruiserweight Championship on the line at Unforgettable. He wishes he could forget that moment, but sadly it is in the record books. But now, what is Angel Jr. to do if he is out of the Cruiserweight Championship chase? Well, for him, he is never out of the chase. He is always lurking in the shadows. He is the nightmare to the king of the Cruiserweights, and he will be back, guaranteed. And of course, he does have some unfinished business with Gutta first tonight. And here we go, King Gutta versus Angel Jr. And ring the bell. Gutta starting things off with a belly-to-belly suplex. Gutta, since winning that briefcase, has been on that level that he knows that he can be at. And back when he was defending the title against Diego Crimson, Kenny Omega, and Angel Jr.'s father, Angel. But of course, when he surrendered that NCW World Championship to move on to bigger and greater things, something happened. His ego got the better of him. Morrison got the better of him. Became the curse of King Gutta, where Gutta had to move back down to the mid-card, challenge Adam Saban and Eddie Knight and Lucifer for the Intercontinental title, winning 3 Intercontinental Championships before Season 2 started, where he teamed up with Kid Stacked to become the first ever NCW Omega Tag Team Champions, and only before he unified them with Stacked against DJ Young and Seth Goldman. So Gutta is one of the 2 men who unified the Alpha with the Omega. But of course that Undisputed Championship reign came to an end at the hands of the Chick Magnets. And from there on, Gutta believed that he should be a single star once again, where he became Money for Chaos champion, or the Money for Chaos briefcase holder. And now he is biding his time, minutes, seconds, days, weeks, months, until he can cash it in and once again return to the main event of Chaos Mania. But of course, difference between then and now is there is 2 key factors: the All Stars champion, which will be crowned in the next 2 months, and the new King of the Ring champion, which is crowned as Ken Phillips Oh, look at that big neck breaker there by Angel Jr. Angel Jr. so far this year has had 3 shots at the Cruiserweight Championship, failing each time. But now looking to build back some momentum here. Big clothesline taking down King Gutta. I should be calling him Gutta now because the true king of NCW is Ken Phillips. Here he goes, rotating kick to the side of the head as Gutta collapses to the ground. Now Angel Jr. looking to put away King Gutta. Looking for that flipping DDT and plants him. That could be it. All he needs to do is roll him over and go for the cover. But this is precious time wasted as he goes for the pin, hooks the leg. 1, 2. Gutta able to kick out. Angel Jr. now moving up to the second rope. Looking for a 630 senton. Misses as he comes crashing down. But only a 1 count there. Now Gutta. Can he take the advantage? Shot to the back of the head. Here he goes. Running power slam into the turnbuckle before planting him in the middle of the near the edge of the ring, I guess. Thought it was a middle, but no. Oh, and a sweet super kick for Gutta as Angel Rameriz collapsed to the floor after getting his chin jacked to the sole of Gutta's foot. Get out, blocking that kick. Shot to the face. Gutta look for a right hand. Got countered with a right forearm. And these two men going back and forth, but Gutta eventually catching him. Here he goes, possibly looking for that powerbomb cutter, but no. Able to get out of it with an arm drag. Angel Jr. now, what's he thinking here? Straight jacket, grip into the neck breaker. As Gutta's neck connected with the shoulder of Angel Jr. on his way down to the ground. Now Angel Jr. one more time looking for that flipping DDT and planting. This time instantly rolling him over for the cover. 1, 2. No, Gutta able to kick out of a second one. Angel Jr. thought he had the match won, but he used the exact same thing against Lucha Rainbow last night. 2 of those and still could not get the job done. And here he goes looking for a looking maybe a power bomb or a pile driver. Either way, Gutta was able to reverse the problem. And here we go, big clothesline to the back of the head by Angel Jr. Now coming off the rope, looking for a swanton. Kind of got him, but not really. And here he goes, tried for a snapmare, possibly to lead for that roundhouse kick. But Gutta was able to put him down with a forearm. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Ooh, Angel Jr. able to kick out. Gutta now moving up to the top rope. Telling Rameriz to stand. Here he goes. Diving axe handle across the back of the skull as Angel Jr. collapses. Now Gutta, snapmare of his own, brings him down. Now got him in that triangle grip. Must be hurt like hell, but Angel Jr. able to get out of it. And here we go, Irish whip across the ring. Angel Jr. stalking him. Throws his entire body at Gutta. And now there's the snapmare and looking for that spinning snap kick to the side of the head. Whatever you call it, it's effective. As he goes in for the cover, will that put away Gutta? 1, 2, 3, and Gutta apparently got knocked out by that kick. As Angel Jr. scores a huge victory, building some momentum back from losing against Lucha Rainbow at Unforgettable. It's a new month, it's a new path to championship gold. I wonder where Angel Jr. will go from here after his victory over a man who could possibly be the next world champion. But Angel Jr. stands tall. And now, I mean, Gutta's safe. He doesn't need victories because he is guaranteed a world title shot when he wants to cash in when the champion is at his weakest. And of course, this is Angel Jr.'s night tonight. Here we go, 6-man tag team action, non-title match. But of course, we're going to have the champions come out first. That's how you know it's non-title. But then again, 5 of the 6 of them are champs. One of which is one of them's a former champion. But either way, it's a high-stake match here as the 6-man tag team champions making their way to the ring after a successful title defense at NCW Unforgettable Oval World Destroyers in a 3-0 Tornado Elimination Tag match. When you put these 3 men in the ring together, they accomplish some very dangerous things. Some things that hurt you. Some things that scar you. And that is what it means to enter the unstable asylum. But now they have called out one of the top teams from Season 1. They have called out World Elite. They have run through the British Empire. They have run through Death Club. They have run through the Kings of Darkness. The list goes on and on and on. But there's one team they have yet to beat. And that is World Elite as the 6-time Intercontinental Champion. Eddie Knight makes his way to the ring with the gold around the waist. After a successful title defense against Corvo Jack. It seems like Corvo earned Eddie Knight's respect enough that he's willing to team up with him tonight to challenge the former #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship. Of course, Eddie Knight now knows he has a new #1 contender at NCW Storm, and that comes in the form of Tommy A. Hawkins. We're going to get Eddie Knight versus Hawkins for that beautiful gold and silver championship on the black leather, the NCW Intercontinental title. Here comes a man who went from Dark Horse to the top man, or except David Cassity. But he is the undisputed king of NCW, and there is the prize to prove it. The NCW King of the Ring champion. There's the crown, there's the cape, and there's no doubt about it, that is King Ken Phillips. As he makes his way to the ring, that beautiful King of the Ring championship around his waist. And of course, who will be his first title defense? He can defend it at any time he pleases, whether it be on NCW television or at a pay-per-view, but he has to defend it within that 30-day limit. Each month there must be one title defense, and you believe if somebody pins him in this match, whether it be Spike Masters, Drew Kennedy, or Tyson Steele, that they would be the ones getting the opportunity at that King of the Ring championship. But of course, if Ken Phillips loses that championship, he is still known as the King of NCW. He's still known as King Ken Phillips, but here comes the 3rd member of World Elite. Of course, there was 5 members, one of which hasn't returned, the other man in the All Stars Tournament. But here comes the French main event, the former NCW Light Heavyweight Champion and former NCW Intercontinental Champion, Corvo Jack. But now Corvo Jack has to face up against the last two men who have defeated him in one-on-one action. Ken Phillips in the final 8 of the King of the Ring Championship Tournament. Eddie Knight at NCW Unforgettable. Corvo Jack hoped that by the end of Unforgettable he was holding both those championships. However, not the case. But now where does he go from here? If he scores a pin, he could be looking at becoming the next NCW 6-man tag team champion along with Eddie Knight and Ken Phillips. Because why the frig not would... Because we've done people holding 2 belts at the same time before. But here we go, Eddie Knight versus Tyson Steele. At NCW The End, they fought for that Intercontinental title, which Eddie Knight of course won and defended the IC title. Tyson Steele hasn't forgotten, I haven't forgotten, and we know that this madman will do whatever it takes to get a little bit of payback. And that includes derailing the momentum of the Intercontinental Champion. But Eddie Knight, he has evolved as a wrestler. He has reached the top of the mountain. Not once, not twice, but 3 times he has been a former world champion. And he brought that experience back to the Intercontinental Championship title division. But of course, Tyson still looking to step up to that level of being a singles champion or reigning supreme over the 6-man tag team division. And look at this, World Elite from a released fireman's carry throw into the German suplex. Looks like Ken Phillips, Eddie Knight, they have not lost a step so far since being broken up from World Elite at the end of season 1. But here comes Drew Kennedy now. Big boot to the face. Ken Phillips back to his feet and hangs up. Drew Kennedy on that top rope with that slapjack. And now look at this backdrop. Followed up with a German suplex. And now turning him around. A massive suplex. Ken Phillips ran through the entire tournament undefeated in that single elimination style. Each week, you know, it could have been your last. Ken Phillips was a complete, I guess, dark horse, you'd say. Sure, he won 1, 2, 3 rounds, but nobody expected him to win the whole damn tournament. But you got to believe that he opened those eyes when he defeated his British Empire partner, Alexander Leonardo Davidson. Here he goes, drags him over, tag made to Corvo Jack. Seems there's no bad blood between these two men. Oh, interesting that Corvo didn't want to do anything, maybe keeping himself fresh. After all, Eddie Knight tore him to shreds in that Intercontinental title match, and here comes Ken Phillips diving down with a double foot stomp. And Ken Phillips, the King of the Ring champion, with that explosive suplex. Nobody does it better. And he was able to use that multiple times against both El Texico and Sean O'Connor at NCW Unforgettable. But you gotta think it was because of Unstable that Ken Phillips might have gotten the victory over the big man, the big Irish Viking. But a massive German suplex puts down Drew Kennedy, who tried to crawl over the either Tyson Steele or Spike Masters. But it seems like the Pure Wrestling Alliance of World Elite is destroying the 6-man tag team champions. And here we go, the Reaper's Wings. Hooks the leg and... oh, hell of... oh, Tyson Steele took out the ref. Didn't break it up, he broke the ref. And now Tyson Steele can do whatever he pleases. This massive moonsault missing the target. And here he goes, hooks the head, looking for a neck breaker. And tag made. Here comes the big vicious Spike Masters, who played a key factor in retaining those 6-man tag titles with that amazing power. Not to mention, he is yet to be in this match. He is fresh. He is undamaged. But the King of the Ring does not care. He will fight. He is taking on bigger. He's taking on badder. But I don't know if you can take on crazier. But here comes Eddie Knight, tag made. There's Corvo Jack supporting, or was supporting Ken Phillips on the other side. But here comes Eddie Knight with a big headbutt. But that's like headbutting a brick wall. Massive clothesline. Hit him, but didn't even stagger the big man. Oh, and look at that, another headbutt to the heart. Another one. Finally takes him down. But look at that, there is no way you can stop this big man, and he tries again for a headbutt. But look at that, one arm across the, as he's looking to break Eddie Knight's spine. Even though they're a team, you got to think that puts a smile on Corvo Jack's face. Watching the man who ruined his Intercontinental Championship dreams at unforgettable by having this massive 450-pound psychotic clown destroy him. See, you saw him clap and he is enjoying it. He is enjoying the hell out of it. You gotta believe that there's still bad blood between Eddie Knight and Corvo Jack, considering Eddie Knight hitting with 4 night bombs to send a message that the IC title was his. And now, Tyson Steele, choking leg sweep. And now Eddie Knight in trouble, about to get his mohawk kick kneed off. That running knee strike from the Madman. And here we go, back into the ring. The Intercontinental Champion in trouble here. Shot to the face. As Tyson Steele looking to get a little bit of payback against him. With a superplex to the outside. As Eddie Knight comes crashing down to the floor. Look at that, he is not moving. Eddie Knight is out of it. Tyson Steele doesn't even care. He is going after him. Looking to break down that power game of Eddie Knight. And back into the ring now. Eddie Knight trying to crawl. Corvo did have his hand out there. But Tyson Steele was quick enough to stop him. Eddie Knight now looking. Fisherman suplex. And trying to end the leader of Unstable. A victory over Unstable here could lead to a 6-man tag team title opportunity for the World reuniting World Elite. As he nails the nice bomb, looking for the cover on Tyson Steele. 1, 2. But Tyson Steele able to kick out. Corvo Jack has yet to get into this match. I mean, he did for a second, but and look at that. Eddie Knight did not make the attempt to tag in Corvo. So now the King of the Ring champion back in the ring. Looking to prove why he should be the king. Well, Tyson Steele just put down the king with that knee strike to the face. And into the corner of the monsters the king goes. Of course, when there is a king, there are also those non-believers, and you've got to believe Unstable is those non-believers. Perhaps calling out World Elite was their way of getting their hands on that King of the Ring championship. Look at this, back swap to swap to swap. But this time big forearm elbows to the side of the jaw. And here we go, Ken Phillips in trouble as he gets his face rearranged on the knee of Tyson Steele. He's looking for that drive-by knee strike. Ken Phillips in trouble. Oh! Sucking him out. And here he goes, looking for a suplex, knee to the face. And an Irish whip now into the corner. Tag made to Drew Kennedy, and oh no. The king shall fall with an unstable collision. And that could be it for Ken Phillips in the World Elite opportunity. There we go. Eddie Knight trying to get involved, but thrown out of the ring Corvo, interesting choice that he did not get in the ring to break that up. Corvo Jack has been the black sheep of this team. Maybe he does hold a grudge against the King of the Ring and Intercontinental Champions. But here we go, Dragon suplex. Able to bring down Tyson Steel. Now Corvo, Ken Phillips was looking to put him away. But Corvo's still putting out that arm for that tag. Russian leg sweep brings down the Madman. And Ken Phillips looking to put away Tyson Steel. With the Reaper's wings. Here he goes, hooks the arm. Up and down, planting, hooks the leg. Eddie Knight looking to cut off Spike Masters, but that is like trying to cut off a runaway train. Eddie Knight looking to go face to face with Spike Masters. Tag made to Corvo Jack, and he has been on the outside this entire time. And Eddie Knight taking out Spike Masters. Corvo looking to go flying here. Drop kick to the back of the skull. And down goes Tyson Steel. Corvo Jack ramming his knee into the ground. Corvo now looking. Maybe a suplex got countered. Tyson Steel with a suplex of his own. Now Corvo Jack in trouble. Look at the blood running down the face of Tyson Steel. He is livid. He is seeing red. He is like a bull. What is that word I'm looking for? Unhinged. He doesn't care who he's targeting. As long as somebody is going to suffer his wrath. Spike Masters now in the ring. Corvo Jack, this is a bad situation for this man. But a big right hook to the midsection. Corvo looking to fight back against the biggest man in the ring. And here he goes, floats over into the stunner. Corvo Jack looking to turn some heads here. 1, 2. And no, Spike Master's able to kick out. What an incredible beast this man is. A big forearm right to the side of the head. And a massive merry-go-round. That is not a ride you want to take, because you will end up with your head missing from your shoulders. And the French main event about to get what Ken Phillips got, an unstable collision. And the French main event could be taken down here. Spike Master standing in between Ken Phillips, Eddie Knight, and Corvo Jack. But Corvo looking to fight back here. Enziguri to Tyson Steel. Can he put away Tyson Steel here? He goes up on the shoulders. Marjorie Brazil. That's the move that nearly won him the Intercontinental Championship for a second time. Hooks the leg. 1. Oh, but Spike Masters just fell. Now Corvo Jack looking to take out Spike Masters. Here he goes, try to get him up against the ropes, but Spike able to fight him off. Shots to the chest, and Spike Masters leaves the ring. Corvo now picks him up. Irish whip into the corner. Ken Phillips has yet to return. Tag made to Eddie Knight, and finally they are on the same page now. And here we go. Double shoulder barge and a wishbone. And Eddie Knight, beautiful moonsault. Could be it. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. No. That is how dangerous Tyson Steel is. He can turn it around in a second. Now looking to kick the Mohawk right off the head of Eddie Knight as he hooks the leg. Looking for the cover. 1, 2, 3. And Tyson Steel just pinned the Intercontinental Champion. Look at that, running through World Elite. When it is 6-man tag team rules, nobody can stop Unstable. Well, bang. That is what the six-man tag team champions are all about. They are a unit that cannot be broken. You can pick up any three men you want. Unstable will knock them down. Who will be next to challenge Unstable? They have run through everyone. Is there anyone left on the roster to bring them down? And here we go with our main event. Colt Tyson in the NCW All Stars Tournament after his victory over David Cassity in the King of the Ring Championship. However, David Cassity clearly had the hand on that bottom rope. Referee did not see it. So, David Cassity requested this match. He requested payback because that did not sit well with him. And at that time, David Cassity was #1 contender, but now he is the undisputed champion. But if Colt Tyson can pin David Cassity again, Colt Tyson will receive 6 points in the NCW All Stars Tournament. 6 pins is whether that is 3 pinfall matches or 2 submission matches. But either way, Colt Tyson, this will be his last match on NCW television for the next 2 months. Of course, can he go into the All Stars Tournament by leading the brackets before they even begin? Colt Tyson seems pretty confident because he made it to the final 8 of the NCW All Stars Tournament. Will he be able to make it to the #1 spot in the All Stars Tournament? But here comes the NCW undisputed champion, 2-time David Cassity. And look at that, he has a face that says he is on a mission, and that is to send a statement to Colt Tyson that victory was nothing more than a fluke, because Cassity in the main event of NCW Unforgettable was able to put away Okada after such an amazing match. They clashed, they collided, they did everything in their power to get their hands on that title, but once the dust cleared, it was David Cassity holding that championship for a second time in his career. And here we go, the Canadian Vampire taking on the Hardcore Icon. And here we go, Colt Tyson looking for a shooting star and an easy pin, one, but no, Cassity is not the man to go down that easy. There we go, snaps the arm, brings him down. And now David Cassity going for that hardcore style, bringing in a ladder. Interesting choice. I think Okada brought in one of those last night. Of course, Okada does have a rematch clause. When will he want to cash it in? That is anybody's question. That is any possible question. Could it be at NCW Storm? Could it be before then? But we know it could be the final time Cassity and Okada compete against each other. But Colt Tyson slamming the champion's face into that ring post. And now back into the ring we go. David Cassity in trouble. As Colt Tyson bringing in that ladder now. Here we go. Cassity has the advantage. Colt Tyson spent too much time on that ladder that Cassity was able to fully recover. And there's the cover, one, but no, not even a 1 count. But now Champ has ladder in hand. Shot to the spine and a shot to the face. Looking for one to the rib cage, but no, Colt Tyson was able to roll out of the way and take the ladder back. Oh, and a shot to the face of the hardcore icon who gets back to his feet. Oh, and a bulldog before he can throw the ladder out of the ring. Now Cassity looking to fly. Tries to drop the forearm, but I think his knee caught the edge of the ladder. And Colt Tyson sees an opportunity. Big knee to the face. Cassity down. Colt Tyson full head of steam with that soccer ball kick to the face. And here we go, drags him across the ring, but the champ fighting back here. Sharp elbows to the chest. Shakes it off, but no, Colt Tyson there to stop him. There we go, hooks the head, picks him up, looking. But a Canadian bite, and that could be it for the champ. Hooks the leg, Extreme Rules, rope breaks don't matter. 2. But no, Cassity able to kick out. Shot to the knee. Another one. And now, trying to slam that ladder into the face. Trying again and again and again, but missing. As David Cassity finally gets the ladder back, but doesn't use it. And instead lines him up for a Cassity boot. And now drops the elbow or forearm right across the face. Oh, and a shot to the knee. Tries for another one. Colt Tyson taking that ladder. And Cassity able to sidestep the shot to the back of the head, able to steal it away from Colt Tyson. And this is just a tug-of-war over that ladder. Look at him go, dude. Just sidestepping, but ultimately in the end, the champ getting the upper hand on Colt Tyson. And 2 ladder shots later, goes for the cover. 1. Ooh, 1 count by the Canadian Vampire. But now David Cassity looking to put it all away. If he can hit this, here he goes, picks up Colt Tyson, turns him around, and there it is, Cassity Crusher. That could be it for Colt Tyson. As David Cassity hooks the leg, 1, 2, no, Colt Tyson able to kick out. Colt Tyson nearly went into this tournament starting at 0 points, like everyone else. And now David Cassity just staring down Colt Tyson from the corner. Here he goes, tries to pick him up. Colt Tyson, sharp elbow to the midsection. Kick to the midsection. And now looking, oh, exploder suplex. His rib caught the ladder. Ladder rolled out of the ring, but nearly got the pinfall. I don't know if it was an exploder or a T-bone. Either way, it was effective thanks to that ladder across the spine. Now David Cassity going top rope. Looking to jump here. And here he goes. Misses the chop. Colt Tyson let Cassity get back to his feet, but Cassity quick to the punch. Oh, jacks the jaw. And Colt Tyson with a snapmare facebuster. Because that put away the undisputed champion, rolls him over. 6 points going into the All Stars Tournament. No, David Cassity able to kick out. Nearly got back-to-back victories over the hardcore icon. And here he goes outside the ring. Springboard 450 splash. Nailed to perfection. Goes outside the ring. David Cassity is down. Colt Tyson has his free chance to pick out any weapon he wants, and he takes out the lethal steel chair. Shot aimed at the chest. Cassity able to get away from it. Rams it across the face of Colt Tyson, and a clubbing shot to the back of the head. Oh, and there's a Cassity boot. Getting that steel chair may cost the Canadian Vampire the victory, but able to fight back. And whatever that was. Ugh. But now, big clothesline. Another one. Trying to back off into the corner, but Colt Tyson catching him with that clothesline. David Cassity trying for his own, and a leaping one. Like the Vampire was trying to fly, much like the Vampire bat. So here it goes. Oh, jacks the jaw. A counter, perfectly timed by Colt Tyson. David Cassity in trouble. And an Irish whip into the corner. Boxes the ears, tosses him off. And a Cassity boot for the third time. Plants into the face of Colt Tyson, and that is it. David Cassity scores back his win in the main event of episode 20. Are we up to 23? I think we are. I believe we are. Yes. But either way, David Cassity finally got back that win that was haunting him since the King of the Ring, the one that possessed him to become a monster. The monster that defeated Okada but lost to Chris Barron. Yeah, it is 26. Either way now, David Cassidy's focus moves on to three things. Gutta, Ken Phillips, and Kazuchika Okada, who sounds like he wants his rematch in the 25th episode main event. Either way, that has been it for episode 23 of NCW. I've been your host, NeoXtreme, and if you liked any of the matches, please hit that like button, share with your friends who enjoy pro wrestling, and subscribe to the channel if you already haven't. Hit that notification button to stay up to date with NCW action, or you can follow NCW on Twitter at NCWXTREME. You can follow me on Twitter at NeoXtreme22, or you can follow NCW's developmental NXW Wrestling. All will be down in the link description below. But we are on our way to NCW Storm, but the next time you will see me will be for this week's recording of the All Stars Tournament, where we will record the first we will see the first two rounds of A block and B block. But that will be coming out after this match, as soon as as soon as I can. But either way, hope you enjoyed episode 23 and tune in next time for 24. Until then, this is NeoXtreme signing out. Goodbye, good night, enjoy wrestling, and adios.